Hey everyone, welcome back to Nothing Nerdy. I am back here with the Inspector who reacts. Hello, Inspector.
Hello.
So we've been doing Marvel for the last few months, actually. And now that
Yep.
Mandalorian is coming back, we're back to talking about Mandalorian, which is how we got started. Inspector and I first
Yep.
got
It's
together back in what was it last October? When did
it's
it come
almost
out?
our anniversary.
Yeah, it's our anniversary. Aw. We got together. We teamed up when Mandalorian first came out, and we were like, let's
Yeah.
talk about it. So now we're back for season two of the Mandalorian, and we're ready
Yep.
to get started. We have a week, so the countdown really begins. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's to come for season two.
Yeah. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm happy that I have no idea.
Yeah,
Like I'd rather be surprised than spoiled.
yeah, and they're giving. I feel like they're doing a good job of keeping everything under wraps. No, no. Well, no major spoilers have really been like officially released. Like there's, tons of
Yeah.
rumors
No.
and um things being posted on social media then mysteriously disappearing from social media, things like that. Um I was even reading like things were even really kept under wraps for like the people filming. Um I don't remember who was sharing this information, but like you only get like the actors only get the copies of the scripts that they're in. When they're brought to set, they're like the hoods are put on top of them, so I guess like nobody can see them. Like
Like are they
I'm
like it's like a cult with
yes,
they just like put like the bag over your head and like the CIA or whatever kind of like government when
yeah,
you're being whisked off.
it's like the Mando
That's
cult.
that's a little mortifying.
I mean, this is
Like,
just, I
all
don't
right, I'm
picture,
this
but
big actor, and suddenly I'm certain these are my people, right? That are taking me to my job.
can you
Like, I'm
imagine?
not.
Like they just show up at your door, get in the car. Where are you taking me? But I guess it's because like I guess especially something like Star Wars, you're gonna have paparazzi and reporters, people hiding in bushes everywhere, trying to like find out whatever they can, and so you never know who's gonna snap a photo and like, oh, who was caught on their way to the Mandalorian set.
it,
So,
it
um,
feels weird, like kind of a weird thing to think about paparazzi. Like, I feel like that is almost dying out now because of like how much social media people exist now. That paparazzi is just like,
it's true.
oh yeah, that'll.
I guess like the celebrities kind of do all the work for them. Like, oh, so and so posted this on social media today. Let's talk about that. But
Yeah.
yeah. So to prepare for today, I've been doing some reading up on things that are official, things that are rumored. Um, so we don't again, like we just said, we don't know a lot. We only know some things. Like we know Baby Yoda's gonna be in it. We know the
Yeah.
Mandalorian's gonna be in
You've
it.
seen the trailer.
Yes. Gina Carino. I think I'm saying her last name
Yeah.
right.
Cara Dune.
Cara Dune is coming
Cara,
back,
her character.
which I'm really glad because I really liked
Grief
her
Karga.
character. What's that?
Yeah. Grief Karga, the old bounty hunter guy.
Mm-hmm. He is coming
He's
back.
coming back too. A lot of
Um,
returning characters, honestly. That's kind of surprised me. I thought they wouldn't be back so soon.
yeah. Well, I guess they brought back people who are, obviously for one thing essential to the plot, but also who were well received by fans. Um, so yeah. So yeah, they're bringing back some new people, and there's rumors about who potentially might show up. Um, obviously one of them being Ahsoka. That's the big.
That's one of the big rumors.
Yeah.
And the other rumor is the actor who played Tamia. Oh, for
I have it written
goodness
down.
sakes.
Tamira Morrison.
Morrison.
I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but yeah.
Him who played Jango Fett.
Mm-hmm.
And the clones.
Yeah.
Um, could is I think also rumored to show up in this, which leads the rumor to be Boba Fett or Rex,
Yeah.
like one of the something related to him.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool if they brought Boba Fett back. I mean, I feel like that makes sense, but
It's kind of weird how popular Boba Fett is, despite how like little he does.
I
I was
know.
just like this,
Yeah, it's
and
like
yet, go ahead.
no, I was saying yeah, like he was barely in the movies, um, and he was first introduced in the Christmas special, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, yeah, right. He was
I'm sorry, the
technically
holiday
introduced in
special.
the Christmas special.
Um,
No, the Life Day special.
yes, Life Day. um, they brought him back. Yeah, they introduced him in Life Day special, holiday special, and then he was in Empire and Return of the Jedi. So, but yeah, it would be. I think it would be cool to and he allegedly survived the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah,
So he's got to
I always found that yeah, which it's always funny. I remember like what George Lucas said. He was like he didn't realize Boba Fett was going to get so popular, so he was like he felt like. Yeah, I kind of killed him off in a stupid way. I would have killed him off much more epic if I had known he was going to be this popular.
I guess you never know who's gonna hit it big with fans. So there was something about him, I guess. Just want to refresh
Yeah.
my stream here for a second.
But now it's kind of funny. The funniest thing about it is, you there? You okay?
So yeah, sorry, I just want to refresh the chat. MXC, hello, how are you? Thank you for joining us.
Oh, we have people.
We have people.
My
I don't know if
chat's
you
empty
just
too.
posted that have you all on?
Oh, there they are.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, awesome. Well, thank you for watching, having us on. I appreciate that. Um. Okay, so yeah, so
But
potentially Boba Fett.
I was gonna say is yeah, I was just gonna say it's also it's like and so George Lucas decided to make Boba Fett the clone, like he made the origin of the clone troopers,
Mm-hmm.
the Clone Wars, and all that stuff. So like how this like one little bounty hunter character suddenly has this whole backstory that kind of branched out to like little bits of everything else in the prequel movies.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. He took it and ran and made it into something bigger, which was pretty cool.
And even now with the Boba Fett, another interesting thing about Boba Fett is the Mandalorians came out of him too, like the Mandalorian lore and origins and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
The armor, everything. That's all just from him.
Yep. And back to we were talking about Ahsoka potentially coming back. I read so like as I was like reading about all this stuff. One of the things that I had read that allegedly happened, I don't know if you read this too, but on the German Disney Plus Instagram account, apparently it was announced Madigan
that Madigan's going to be in.
yes, that it announced that Rosario Dawson would be playing Ahsoka, but then it like was deleted.
Yeah, I think I've heard about that it was confirmed she's playing Ahsoka. It's just not confirmed when or what she's playing Ahsoka in, but it's most likely Mandalorian.
Oh, okay, all right.
Most likely, there's a possibility her own TV show.
Yeah,
the own Ahsoka TV show.
Oh, okay, true. So I guess we don't know officially what's happening, but I mean, I feel like, and I'm sure other people think the same. Like, it would make sense if it's Mandalorian because as we know, Baby Yoda is Force sensitive. We saw him use his abilities in season 1. And,
he needs a Jedi. He needs a teacher.
Jedi.
He needs a...
But more so for, I think, not directly for him, but like, the Mandalorian maybe meeting her and, she recognizes the Force in Baby Yoda and she kind of teaches the Mandalorian how you can this is how you can help Baby Yoda along on his journey. Like, obviously, she's not going to train him, but maybe, I don't
And
know,
yeah, and also
Baby Yoda needs training.
actually,
Yes.
if Ahsoka's still staying true to who she is, like Mando's looking for Jedi,
Mm-hmm.
and Ahsoka doesn't count herself as one, so she probably wouldn't even consider herself like worthy to train this child.
True. But she can give advice, you
Yeah,
know.
she can still guide and teach and help, but she
Mm-hmm.
probably wouldn't be like, nah, I can't take him.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for kids.
It's a big responsibility. um, but I'm really excited to see her, in human form for the first time. I think everybody would. I also
Yeah.
I thought this was interesting. I read this theory on inverse.com, and they pointed out that Mando is looking for a sorcerer. Doctor Strange could train him. There you go. Um, they made an interesting point. So it was announced that there was Ahsoka's going to have her own lightsaber released in April 2021. Um,
Is it like
like
the
black
ones from Rebels or the ones from Clone
Clone
Wars
Wars.
or oh, okay.
However, the image used on the box looks less animated and looks more like lifelike, like more human-like. And some people have pointed out, well, it looks a little bit like Rosario Dawson. So they're wondering if that's like proof that okay, she is coming back. She like in like human form, like so she's going to be in something, whether it's Mandalorian or something else. But so I
Yeah.
thought that was interesting. I mean, I looked at the image. I mean,
Yeah.
I see what they mean, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see. So another rumor. So I going along with Rebels. Another rumor is Sabine Wren
Oh yeah.
potentially coming
I,
back.
yeah, I think I've heard well, yeah, she's a Mandalorian, so it would be interesting to see what if she does meet Mando at some point.
Yeah.
Plus,
Um,
last time we saw Sabine, she was with Ahsoka.
right. So it would
So
make sense. Like if Soka's allegedly coming back, it would kind of make sense if Sabine was with her since they took off together. Um, and she's also used the dark saber, and
yeah.
we did see that in the finale of Mandalorian last season.
Yep.
So maybe she's looking for it, or heard what
She did give it up though. The one who had it was Bo-Katan last time. So which is another character I've heard is rumored to be in this too in this season.
Yes.
It's like it's crazy. There's just so many like old characters who are coming back
I know.
possibly for the first time in live action
Hmm.
in this series.
Yeah. And what's so sad is that like we know these characters, we love these characters, but there's this whole
Backstory,
portion.
background.
Yeah, but there's this whole portion of the fan base that knows nothing about them. This is gonna like
Yeah.
go. I mean, they'll still, I'm sure, love the characters because Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni know how to create a world and create characters. But like, they're gonna be like, okay,
Yeah.
who's this person? What's the importance of them? But mind you, the rest of us are like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, they're
Yeah. This
real.
is
um,
like for the people who have only seen Mandalorian and not anything else.
mhm.
It's going to be interesting to see how they feel about these characters. But maybe this will make like kind of give them the uh, reason to go. Okay, I'll check out this cartoon and see
It, it's
what
true.
the backstory of these characters are.
That's true. It could potentially bring about a whole new fan base to the to Clone Wars and Rebels and um, which is a good thing. I mean, like I've had this conversation with my sister before. My sister, huge Star Wars fan. We grew up watching it together. We bonded over it. But I went on to watch Clone Wars and Rebels, and she has never watched it. And I've told her so many times, I'm like, you have to watch it. I mean, it's just it's true to Star Wars. It's the heart of Star Wars. Like you love Star Wars, you're gonna love these series. But she hasn't yet, and
Does she like the prequels?
what's that?
Does she like the prequels?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she loved the prequels, but and I said too, like it helps you get to know Obi-Wan Kenobi better. It teaches you a whole other side of Anakin Skywalker. You really
Gives
see,
the clones characters.
and the clones. You get to know the clones better, and all these storylines and backstories and characters with them. Um, but she hasn't. But if she watches this and they bring back like Ahsoka, Sabine, um,
You're like, okay, fine, I'll watch it.
Yeah. um, so yeah, so it's a shame it's going to be lost on them. But like you said, maybe it'll finally get people to finally start watching, these shows.
It'll be that thing where it's just like, okay, I gotta know the backstory. I gotta know what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Which I will say is kind of, if like if Mandalorian does this, it's kind of nice that I kind of hope they don't like go into like a full like for casual audience explaining, because it's only for like people who do know what these full story of these characters are going to understand, but the characters aren't going to like explain their whole history to Mandalorian. They're just going to like explain the vital important things or casual conversation, but they're not going to like give the whole backstory in this little tight knit.
That's actually a really good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Which I hope they don't do that, because that's kind of what I was just going to say. That's kind of what the original trilogy did, is it just threw you right in the middle. Yeah. You only have like a crawl for backstory, and that's it. You're all moving forward from there.
Yeah. No, that's a really good point, because not only would it like probably like frustrate the fans, like use Ahsoka for example. Not only would it frustrate the fans to see the whole thing recounted, but then so for like the fans who haven't seen Clone Wars, Rebels, or whatever, who don't know the story, if they just reveal it all to Mando in an episode, it's gonna like ruin the surprise.
That's not gonna entice them to go check out this backstory.
Yeah, especially Ahsoka's story about how like the Jedi really betrayed her, about how she trained under Anakin Skywalker, who went on to be Darth Vader. Her story is fascinating, and so it's just kind of blurted out in 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and then ruin it for people who would potentially go back and watch it.
Well, it's another thing. It's kind of unfortunate is that if they meet Ahsoka in this and she's obviously alive, there's almost this no threat to her story. Mm-hmm. Because when we were watching Clone Wars, there was the threat. It's like, okay, is Ahsoka gonna die at the end of Clone Wars?
Yeah.
And it's like in Rebels, is Ahsoka gonna die in Rebels? It's like there's this looming kind of worry for her character.
Yeah.
And now, even though I don't think they're gonna do it, it's like, could Ahsoka die in Mandalorian? It's like, could that happen? I don't think they would do it in Mandalorian. They'd probably do it in another Rebels or something big grander.
I mean, I feel like it would be foolish of them to kill her off, only because there's so much they could do with her character, like more shows, more movies.
They just got a live action actor for her, so it's like, let's do something with that.
Yeah. All right, let's check chat. Will Sabine tell Mando it's okay to take off his helmet?
That would be interesting. I'm actually curious to see how Mando's going to react to Mandalorians who are helmetless. Like, he's just going to be like this. It's like, what?
Y'all can take him off.
This is not the way. This is not the way.
It's not the way. That's funny. Well, that was one of the other things I read. Like, how come in the animated series, the Mandos take their helmets off?
Don't care.
And it's okay, but he can't. So, what's up with that? So, and that brings up another point. Will he take his helmet off more often in this season, now that we've seen him helmetless?
Yeah. Part of me kind of still wants him to keep it on all the time. It's just like this kind of character trait about him that's interesting.
Yeah, I was kind of... I don't remember if we talked about this or not. Like, I was kind of frustrated that they showed his face in the finale. Like,
yeah.
Why do it after one season? Like, you make such a big deal about how you can't take your helmet off. make the build up. I mean, I realize we know what the actor looks like, but like, let there be some build up. Like,
Yeah,
2 seasons, even
it
two
it,
seasons, I'd
it
be
was.
okay with.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in a way it was just sort of this thing. It's like, okay, if you had never seen Mandalorian, like don't know who the actor is, don't know anything like this, like say like 10 years from now, there's people who never seen or heard of these actors or anything like that, and just decide to watch Mandalorian. It's like I want to know what this guy looks like.
Mm-hmm.
It's like okay, here's a little bit. Here's his face for once, and then never going to show his face again. It's the only time you're going to see it, so enjoy it while you can.
Maybe
That
if
may be
it's
what I think they're going. They're good.
maybe if it's a one time thing, okay, I'll be okay with that. But yeah, I feel like it just kind of totally like took away from it. Like, they could look him up online, as long as the internet is still around.
Yeah, but yeah,
Um, it's Pedro Pascal. He was in Narcos and Game of
Narcos and
Thrones.
yeah.
We'll know what he looks like. It's true, but I
Yeah,
feel
I'm talking about like I'm talking about
20,
future
20, 30
generations
years
that
down
watch
the
this
road.
is what I'm thinking about.
Um, but yeah.
Like if what I guess kids or whatever, they're not gonna like Google who's Darth Vader's actor. It's like which has like 3 or 4 different actors. So it's
Mhm.
like you're not gonna get an answer there. Or it's like who's Boba Fett's actor? You're also gonna get like 3 or 4 different answers for that.
Very true, very true. They will have the internet. Oh, thank goodness for the internet. Um, what was I going to say? Um, so another rumor. Again, this whole stream is just going to be rumor after rumor because it's all
That's
we
just
have.
should put that in the title. It's like just rumors and theories.
Yeah, because I hate like in real life, like on a personal level, I hate talking about rumors because it's like I feel like it's so catty. So I feel I I in a way feel with certain things I feel weird talking about. Like this next thing. Okay, so
It's
one
like was it gossip?
gossip. Yeah, like it feels like gossip, and like I don't like to do that. But so like this next thing, for example, one of the rumors that I had heard was that rumors are all you have right now. I know, but like so with this one of the rumors I read was that there were some issues with Pedro Pascal, like he stormed off the set, not sure if he's coming back, and as to the reasons why, no one's really sure, but it could be because he wasn't getting enough face time, and so there was like this creative argument between him and the people, producers, directors, or whatever. Um, you know, no, you have to keep the
I've
mask.
heard a lot about that. I've not like looked into it, but I've heard a lot about it. I just keep thinking it's like okay. Well, one, he's still promoting Mandalorian somehow, and he still is not. If I believe if there was like a lot more truth to this, I feel like it'd be much more public now than it's rumors, I guess. But I don't know. It's kind of a weird rumor to just suddenly appear out of nowhere and not really get any answers to.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's not true. I feel like it's someone just trying to spread gossip, make something into either not make something into nothing or make something into something like not the whole story. Maybe it's just maybe he had to leave the set one day, but it was for something else. You know what I mean? I feel like if it was true, Disney would cut the cord. I don't know. I mean, you never know. Maybe they could just decide after. Well, no, I think they're already talking about season 3. I mean, he can be
Yeah,
replaced, because he's mostly wearing the helmet.
yeah. Like I was saying, is like you could probably just have the helmet on and never show his face again.
Yeah, and just
So
find someone with a similar voice. Um,
yeah.
but
Or you could even write in like an accident happens and he has to have like a voice modulator or something
true,
to change his voice,
true.
which is something I honestly would like them to do with Boba Fett, so he has his old Empire Strikes Back voice back
Hmm.
instead of the one that George Lucas replaced with which he replaced with the Jango Fett's actor, which
Right.
I understand, but at the same time, it's like I don't feel like it was. I think I've said this before, but I don't feel like he acted it well, and I felt like, but now that the actor like Morrison has had more time with it, he now understands the Boba Fett voice and does the Boba Fett voice much better now.
Uh-huh.
I feel like if he did it now, it would sound better
Mm-hmm.
than when he did it like those 20 years ago or something like that. So,
I'd have to
or just put the old voice back, because I really like the old slimy kind of creepier Boba Fett voice he used to have.
You want to know something? I mean, and I've seen the original, but I don't remember the voice. Like that's one of those things. I know there's been like there's all these like little changes here and there over the years in the original trilogy. I'm not good at picking them up, and that's one of those things I didn't realize until like recent years reading that they changed it. He gets winded in his face.
Yeah.
I wonder how much he will sound like Rex. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I remember as like me and my dad were watching like Empire Strikes Back, and like when Boba Fett like first talks to Vader, and we heard Django, and we were just like, huh? It's like, where did that come from? It's like, it was like the first time it was like the DVDs. When the first DVDs came out was when they had those changes.
Oh, okay.
Because the gold special editions, the VHS ones, those don't have those changes yet. They have the original voice.
I gotta get it.
It was only after. It was only after Attack of the Clones came out is when that change was added.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. I don't remember. I've heard people talk about that over the years about how the voice, like they changed the voice. But it's been so long since I've seen the original, so I don't even remember.
But yes, wait. So the one you really remember is the Django voice that comes out of Boba Fett now.
Yeah. Do you care if I look it up?
Oh, go ahead. Like we can.
Because now, I'm kind of curious.
Just do it. Just let's do it. It's like a small kind of reaction.
Boba Fett, original voice.
Look up like a voice, or I guess Boba Fett voice comparison.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I have to take it off Do Not Disturb. Hold on. Because I'm doing all those work texts.
That's weird.
All right. All right. There's an ad.
Right here, Jabba.
He doesn't speak in this one.
Been waiting for you.
This is A New Hope. He doesn't speak here.
Hold on.
I was gonna run.
Here we go. Empire Strikes Back.
Bounty hunters. We don't need that scum.
Yes, sir. Those rebels won't escape us.
Yeah. Might have to cut a. What's the video called you're watching?
Right. There will be a substantial reward for the one who finds the Millennium Falcon. You are free to use any methods necessary, but I want them alive. No disintegrations. As you wish. Lord Vader.
As you wish. Let me check the next one. I mean, it sounds similar, but different.
It's much growlier.
Yeah.
Like his other lines are much.
Here's the.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Yeah.
Does he talk in this one?
Not yet. He talks in the next scene.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry too.
Yeah.
Chewie.
He took the carbon freezing. Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold.
This scene.
Lord Vader, you may take Captain Solo to Jabba the Hutt after I have Skywalker. He's no good to me.
Probably should.
You will not be permanently damaged.
Lord Vader.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah, it sounds similar, but like you said, a little bit more like there's like a growl, like a low growl to raspiness, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't realize.
I think that he only talks in Empire. I don't think he talks in Jedi.
I don't think so, because he's in it so briefly, and he dies, so. Well, dies, not really dead. But.
You okay?
Oh, you didn't hear? Yeah, you froze.
Sorry, you're all lagging out for me.
Oh.
You're...
Can you hear me? Oh, crap. All I see is myself. To me, it looks like the stream is still live. You do see me, so he's gone. So it was his internet this time. Oh my gosh, my face looks so big. Okay. Well, anyway, we shall. He dropped off Discord. And he's back. Hey, you're on my side.
What just happened?
You're on my side.
What just happened?
Get off my side.
What?
You're on my side. You're in my spot. You're on the right side.
Hang on.
I feel like Sheldon. Get out of my spot.
Okay.
All right, there we go. All right, you're back where you belong.
Oh man, that was something. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I think that was my internet. I don't know why it did
I was
that.
gonna say, for once, it's not me, guys. It's not me. For Tyeth, hello, how are you? Boba only had 5 lines of
Oh, okay.
and Enterprise Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi combined. I'm here, Frankie. Back in your box, Inspector. Get out of my spot.
Okay, is everything back to where it was?
Everything is working. You're back where you belong.
Is the screen good? All
Yeah.
good?
It was funny. There were like a couple seconds there where it was like just me, and I was like, so anyway. I was going to carry on without you.
I don't know what happened there.
It's all good. I know how it feels.
Anyway. But yeah, that's the original Boba Fett voice, and honestly, I kind of prefer it to the newer one. It sounds much grittier.
I guess, well, you know me. I guess I have no preference, because to me it sounds similar enough.
I was found like a video that compared the two, like it played one and then played the other, same lines.
There is a compilation of that.
Comparison.
Maybe I wonder if I can react to that on my other channel. Well, I just reacted to it, but I mean, we could talk about that on my other thing. Anyway, I think it makes my point about Mando. They remastered the audio for Boba. Would it be a big deal to remaster Pedro if he walked out? Very true. They can easily change it.
Yeah, I hope whatever was with Pedro is just a rumor. All good, because he's done a good job as Mando, and he's really interesting.
Your internet.
Am I lagging? Am I having problems with you?
Your speech was a little slurred there for a minute.
It's with you, with me. Saying it's been, I don't know why it's doing this. It's got to be my internet for once. For the first time in a long time, it's been me.
For the first time in forever. Sorry, Frozen.
It's a good movie.
Could be Discord, that's true.
Yeah.
Here's the timestamp. I've been wondering where the timestamp is with this new YouTube setup, and I just found it. I'm finding everything tonight. I found out
YouTube, your Discord.
Yeah. I found out where keywords go, and now I found where the timestamp is.
I might need to update my computer.
Because like
Discord updated it needed something.
Okay.
So next time we'll see.
Yeah, no
but
worries.
That was weird.
On Discord, does your communication have a red bar?
It flashes red and green every once in a while. It like goes back and forth, but it's only in like right now it's good.
Okay.
But when the digital voice starts to pop up, that's when it starts to go red.
Okay.
Anyway, I guess back to Mando rumors before we lose connection again.
Right. Okay. All right. Boba Fett's return. We talked about Pedro Pascal. We talked about his helmet. We talked about almost just about everything. There isn't too much to discuss. Like when I was researching everything, I was just trying to find like what rumors are out there, and it's limited. But again, that's because they've been keeping everything under wraps.
Which is good.
I did no. Okay, I'll admit I didn't watch the second trailer yet, because I have to react to it. But I read that there was like a line in that trailer where like the Mando says he's trying to track down other Mandalorians to help guide him to find Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
Baby
yeah.
Yoda's kind, his people, his.
Yeah, I just watched that teaser
Mhm.
recently, and yeah, he does mention that, which is an interesting line.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of speculated that might happen. Like, if they are
It's like for
jamming,
Kaya's line.
if they are jamming communication, it can only mean one thing: invasion. Poor Naboo. That was good.
Does anyone not dare go that far? I did tell you. Well, I told you this on Twitch, but I was like, that I got bored, so I said every line from the beginning of Revenge of the Sith all the way to Another Happy Landing. So, because I said to myself, how much of Revenge of the Sith do I remember? And I was like, I got all the way to Another Happy Landing.
Did you really? Like, you did this on stream?
No, I just did this. I was just at home bored, and I was just like, I started from like Anakin's line all the way through the droid battle, all the way to General Grievous, Count Dooku, all of that, and I got to the crash landing in Coruscant. I was like, I remember that many lines from Revenge of the Sith.
That is impressive. That is very impressive.
I've seen that movie too many times.
I mean, I'm not like that anymore, but I was like that when Episode 1 first came out. My routine was I came home every day from school, put that on while I did my homework, and like I could recite all of Episode 1. I mean, I was obsessed. But I don't think I have like the brain for that anymore. But you know what? That reminds me. You know what I've had on my mind that I would love to do, and I don't know if we could do it. I would think we could do it. I mean, I would be concerned about copyright, but I would imagine it would be okay. I think it'd be really cool if we like got a whole bunch of people together, like people from our community, and like did a live reading of one of the movie scripts.
Of one of the movies?
Yep, like everybody has a role.
That'd be interesting,
and we like act it out. Like, from
yeah, we could
like.
Yeah, we could see who for what and who for who, and yeah. Or it'd just be, if at the very least it'd just be us two. We'd go back and forth trading characters.
I think it'd be fun to get like a whole bunch of people together. I mean, I guess figure out what script would be easiest. Let me be Han. I think it'd be so much fun. Yeah, like, get our regulars together, you guys, you awesome people from our community, and I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Would you guys be up for something like that? Would you guys know about copyright? I think that'd be cool.
What episode would be the easiest to like line read?
I feel like episode 4.
Yeah, but I feel like episode 4 too, because it's the simplest.
It's the simplest. Like, yeah, like not too many characters are needed. I call Leia, okay? I call Leia. Captain Spike, hello.
The only other one I would say would be just as easy would be episode 3, because of how many quotable memes have just come from that. So it's just like everyone remembers the memes. You could honestly make the whole movie from memes. Just take every meme line and just place it. You have the whole movie.
That's true. I think that'd be really cool. I wonder how many. I was gonna suggest the Wookiee Frankie, but I'm not cruel. I've got the wig for it. I know a lot of.
We get nerdy. She's in her Leia wig, and then she changes to her like her Chewie wig and Leia wig.
Oh my gosh, I so want to do this. I think if you guys are up for it, I think we should do it. Well, you could do like a test run.
Yeah, we could do like a part. We could do like a scene or a part or
Yeah,
sections.
and we'll call it like a sneak peek, just to see if like make sure like my internet can handle it. I would imagine it could. I mean, I don't know if the number of people on
Yeah, that would be something. All the oh my gosh.
if we do episode 1, Winston has to be Darth Maul.
McC. Well,
MXC, you can be
if Winston's Darth Maul, he's only gonna have like 2 lines. He's only gonna be.
But you know what? He'll take out the lightsaber and he'll spin it
Yeah.
a couple times, and he'll be happy. See how we get sidetracked here. What?
I was trying to think of like what character would I pick, and it's like, I guess I'll call Palpatine. I'll call Palpatine 6.
Very Palpatine. Who wants to be Darth Vader?
It's just like, oh, it's like, okay, so like, Palpatine's 1. I'll call. I got dibs on that one.
Test the sail barge full of costumes.
You still gonna be Leia on the sail barge?
I didn't say I was getting in costume. Although I could. Not for that. Not for that. Can I double up and be Akbar? It's a trap. Yes, you can. There you go. The Mandalorian is already out. No!
No.
We're discussing. I have to
5 days.
I have to change
No,
the
yeah, this is the discussion.
Yeah.
Um,
Daniel, who would you
prep
like to be?
discussion.
We're talking about doing like acting out episode 4 on a live stream. Who do you want to be?
Yeah, we're doing like voice character, like line reading, play.
I feel like Daniel could be Luke Skywalker. Yes. Oh, MXC said it too. Daniel gets to be Luke. There we go. Channel point reward. Bring out the bikini. The gong droid.
I was going to Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
You can waste time with your friends later. I can do that, no problem. All right. You know what? We'll set up a thing.
I'll call Obi-Wan in episode 4.
Okay, you can be Obi-Wan. That would be good.
Of course I know him. He's me.
That's pretty good. 4 tithe equals Tarkin. Yes, because you've got the accent. Oh my god! For tithe, you have to do it. Say yes. You have to say yes. And then you get to yell at me and send me to my room. And blow up my home planet. Say yes for tithe. Don't leave me in suspense. You may fire when ready. Oh, you're funny.
We've got to like. That's one of those things. Like I'll say like episode 4, but it's like it's also we could. Or I guess we do release order, or we do chronological. We start with episode 1. Oh my gosh, episode 2 with the romance scenes. I don't like saying it.
Maybe we'll skip that one.
Yeah, episode 2 is a lot of action and romance. It was like,
Listen, I ain't kissing nobody, alright? I gotta draw the line somewhere.
We ain't kissing anybody these days.
New York is too far away for me to fire on, but don't worry, we'll deal with your friends. Fire when ready.
New York is too far away to. Well, don't worry, we'll deal with your friends soon enough.
Oh my gosh.
Whew.
Alright, well, we have plans, guys. We have a plan. We're doing this.
Something for the summer, next summer.
Summer? I ain't waiting that long. I'm too excited. When is Mando over? It's December 18th?
Gotta be December. Yeah, December is when Mando's be over. WandaVision will start then. That should probably end in January. It's Bucky and Winter Soldier. Or Bucky and Falcon.
I'm too excited. You don't need to rehearse, just do
Yeah, I know. We know the movies.
Misa say Yusa have.
Yeah, who's gonna play Jar Jar?
Well, Daniel really likes Jar Jar. You know what? Well, I'm sure we'll go just fine. Oh my god, we should do it drunk too.
Oh gosh, I don't. I've actually never been drunk, so I don't know what kind of drunk I'd be. I've not. I've barely had any. I've only taken sips of alcohol, and I've never.
You're over 21, right? Just checking.
Hmm?
Okay, you're over 21.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I
Are you over
figured, but I was
21?
like, no.
What? Then you're drinking? You're not 21. You're drinking?
21.1. Then we need to get you drunk. This is gonna be fun. Han, Leia, Falcon, repairing. I'm going to kill C-3PO. 41. Not me. I think we should. Wait, all right. When exactly does WandaVision start?
Probably. It starts in December, so it's probably gonna be right after Mando.
We need a break in between, so they're gonna have to change that. I think it'd be cool to do it like around like the end of December.
We could do. No, I was about to say we could do the holiday special on Christmas. Like do the quote the holiday special. Was like, no, let's not do that. I don't even know the lines, honestly. It's just a lot. It's just a lot of Wookiee sounds. Just a lot of growling.
We could though. That would be kind of fun. Millennium Pelican. I'm out at the end of December. Good luck. Oh no. Okay, then we'll. Okay, this is what we should do. I'm gonna put out a thing on Discord. We're gonna make a channel for it. We'll figure out a time when everybody is available.
Players, roles, all that stuff.
Let people like list the roles that they would like. Put out a couple, and then we'll deliberate and decide. Sounds so official, but no. I think it'd be really cool. Somebody could be the narrator.
There's this really cool video, it's these people who did a rehearsal reenactment of a Star Wars comic fan comic strip thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wording this all wrong. It's okay. The comic. There's this comic book series called Darths and Droids.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have got to read this if you haven't already.
Yeah, I've never heard of this.
It's a D&D retelling of Star Wars. So these have you ever played or heard of D? You've heard of D&D, right?
I'm familiar with it. I've never played it though.
Yeah. It's a tabletop game where you roll dice, make decisions, and the dice decide if your decisions are successful or not. So what they did was they basically said, okay, so here's we start from episode 1. So it's like, okay, you're 2 player characters, you're dealing with negotiations. It's like one player I want to attack things. So this player playing Qui-Gon just starts attacking all the droids. So it's basically trying to kind of explain the Star Wars movies, but from random D&D character explanations.
That's cool.
Yeah. And there's this video of this stage people who decided to reenact the tabletop version of it.
Uh-huh.
I'll have to link it and find it and send it, but because it's a great watch.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these actors do really good. Especially the person who plays Anakin, Anakin's character. She gets Anakin's characters. She does an amazing job.
Oh wow. Well, that sounds really interesting.
But yeah, and I actually, it was when I first read it. Yeah, when I first started reading the comic, it was. When I first started reading, I almost was I wanted to make react the comic strip lines and play the movie kind of scenes, basically make a YouTube series of this. People have tried, but they've only gotten to like the first few parts. They've never like done the full movie, which is understandable. It's like, man, I want to see that done like redone with all, because they got really great jokes.
Oh, cool.
Especially it's like summon bigger fish. It's like, hey, it worked. It's like, no, it's just a random encounter. Hey, I summoned the bigger fish.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Oh, and Jar Jar is played by one of the players' little sister, so that explains why the Jar Jar's a goofy character.
Ah.
It's like she's like a 5-year-old kid, and she just starts.
Aw.
So that's the lore. That's just strange that this D&D lore play with these players. Like they have their background story while they're doing their in-game story.
Oh, cool. I wonder if you can actually reenact the whole movie in a reading, though. We need to check on that.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what I was like. I was wondering what the copyright would be.
I mean, if you're just saying lines and quotes, I don't think you're like stealing or presenting. Right. It's also we're not like funding ourselves from it. So
I know. Like I've seen. For example, I came across a channel once who read through this one of the scripts, like ASMR style, you know, so like with like literally just whispering the entire script. So
wow.
And as far as I know, I mean the video's still up there. This was, you know, a couple years ago, I think. So I'm assuming there's no copyright. Well, in that sense, like in terms of reading it,
it's more their it's more of their work.
Right.
But it's kind of like reading, and like I'm actually like one of my videos I'm working on is reading a book. Like I'm reading a book out loud and reacting to it because I'm reading and reacting to it. And I mean, I'm not claiming it as my own. Like every time I do a video or make content, it's like it's not mine. So I'm just reacting to it. This is what I'm. Yeah.
Fair use lets you cut up scenes, but you can't watch a whole movie and react to it.
Yeah. Like movies, as long as you don't like show too much or overblow like the rights, then yeah, you're safe. And most likely you'll just get struck or claimed. It's like, which is what YouTube has allowed and such. So if they're serious, most of the time if you can do it right, you can kind of bypass that. But you know, for whatever it's like, just reading, just set us like in our little boxes, quoting lines, should be fine. So
if you're quoting a line, that is like cutting up a scene. If you are reading the script, what is the difference then? Wait, let me read this again. I wonder if you can actually reenact the whole movie in a reading, though. Wouldn't need to check on that. I don't know what level of copyright would be safe to check. Like saying a quote isn't an issue, but you are talking about a whole movie. Yes. Fair use lets you cut up scenes, but you can't watch a whole movie and react to it.
With the movie playing on the screen.
So if you're quoting
you did that.
That is like cutting up a scene. Okay, so that you're saying that's okay. If you're reading the script, what is the difference then? You aren't quoting, you're reading the whole script. You cannot cut up a movie into clips, then post a movie. So you're saying if you were to read the whole script, there would be an issue. That's just bypassing the intent of the law. So I wonder if we just, I mean, I'm going to read into it as much as I can, but I mean, I wonder if we just did certain scenes.
Well, yeah, I said, like, we could just do parts.
Yeah.
Or, like, you know, part this, do quote, do a scene, move on, like, then come later in another week, we do this. Yeah. Like, I guess every week, well, I guess it's too short notice for Mandalorian, but I was going to say, every time after we're done discussing the Mandalorian episode, we could then do our quote movie scene.
Scenes would probably be fine and need to read up on it.
I don't think you get any trouble because
and you know what, that would be easier too if we just did scenes.
It's content we're making. It's not content we're like using, I guess, in a way. Like the content would be ours, but
I wish there was like a YouTube helpline where you could like email them or call them and be like, yo, this is what I want to do. Is this okay?
YouTube these days is just all over the place. It doesn't even know what it wants to do. So,
Well, you know, it's like scripts are copyright. No, I know they are.
yeah, but it's not like
Everything's copyright.
it's like reading a book in a way. It's not like,
I mean, books. I do know. From what I've read, you technically can't, but everybody does it. You know. Like there's a whole bunch of books that are on there. I think that it's not just a movie. It's not just a movie. It's a production.
I think if you don't do it 1-to-1, like if you just like do some random thing in between or discuss or talk about it, like don't. I think if you want to like
if you like add value to it, like you add like
you add yourself to it. You don't really just make it 1-to-1. If you just straight up read it,
right,
is what it is, sort of thing is
right.
The worry.
Right. When I apply for monetization, because I have like 5 reactions on there. They always say, "Oh, reused content," like as the issue for rejecting my monetization, and they say in order to get that off, you have to add like value to what like the reused content that you're talking about. So it's like you can use the content, but you have to add value to it. You have to like expand on it. I don't add enough value. But like what you're saying, if you're talking about
like,
it.
For reaction videos, I guess you want to add more value of you, would be to, like what I did for the Clone Wars reaction we did, which I took our stream that we did, the Clone Wars reaction, and I chopped it up, like cut it down to like the highlight points.
Yeah.
And I did add the video of the thing, but I flipped it and I covered it with the Clone Wars title slightly.
Okay.
And opacity was cut in half, so it's viewable, and the audio isn't there except for a few moments where you need to hear what they're saying, sort of thing. So it's not there 100% of the time. One of the most complicated edited thing I ever did. No, I'm not monetized, and I don't plan to be, honestly, because I've got a lot of content that, which is one thing. It's like there's a series I'm reacting to, and the series, like I said, the creators love reactions, but they do claim the video just so they can get some monetization or whatever from these, and that's fine. Like all the reaction community is like, okay, that's fine. You can we react to your show, and you don't have a problem with it, and you get benefits from it too. Right. So it's like a win-win situation.
Yeah, no, that's cool that they're cool with it. That's really nice.
Yeah, and I do know a few. I know a few channels that do that, and somehow they're still monetized. Like they got monetization. They don't have any problems per se, which I don't know how. I'm gonna have to ask them about that. I need to, but because I know, they
channels? Do. Like, are they do they have, like I know I feel like for some people the reason why they get monetization even though they're using all this reused content doing reactions is because they have a larger following. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Well, one channel I know has like a couple thousand subscribers, and another channel does have like 100,000 subscribers, and then another channel has like 50-ish. Like the numbers vary, but I have to do more research into it. But yeah, somehow they are able to, I guess earn money off YouTube, but not, from the videos that, are claimed.
Right.
Anything that's theirs, they can make money off of, but anything that's not theirs, they don't.
Yeah.
But they're still monetized, per se.
Okay, interesting. Cool.
It's complex, and I'll have to do more research into it, but they have some way. And I did ask about it because when you told me about your situation, it's like, how are you having this problem? Like, I don't see other people having this problem.
I think it's because I ended up originally half of my content was all reactions. So I took down little by little more reactions, and I kept reapplying. Now, I think I only have maybe 5 reactions on there, and I just reapplied again. But I think the issue is because the bulk of my views have come from, like the bulk of my views and watch time and subscribers have come from the reaction videos.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's why. And I think, I don't think anybody's checking it manually. I think that they're just putting me through the system and, you know, Leia bun, green turtleneck, ASMR, internet gold. You get approved with that idea.
Yeah, green screen, lay ahead.
I gotta find that turtleneck one of these days. I'll put it on my list.
Yeah, I think us just doing a silly video of us reenacting something is totally fine.
Yeah,
it's not.
You know what? We could start. Okay, I will look into it more, but we'll start with we'll do like a trial run. We'll do one scene. We'll pick like I don't know. We could even do like the garbage shoot scene.
I actually need to like think about that one. That's strange enough. It's not one I remember very much of.
I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll figure it out. We'll rewatch the movie and see what we come up with.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said like summer. Probably when we're more free. There's less stuff on all over.
Wait.
We gotta get our cast. We gotta find our cast.
But like at least just start with one scene.
Yeah, we can like, start.
Okay. We'll we have time.
We'll discuss it more in the future over the course of Mandalorian discussions. This has gone from a Mandalorian discussion to something else entirely.
That's the fun of it all.
But yeah, this is just us coming back, getting reintroduced, readjusted, getting prepped and hyped for the new era that's on the horizon.
Talking about Star Wars again, like it has been all Marvel the last few months, which I've loved. Like I'm officially a Marvel fan, but it feels good.
MCU fan.
Yeah, MCU. Feels good to be back to Star Wars.
Yeah. It's like, hey, here, you're home.
Yes. Chewie, we're home. But I mean, yeah. So that's okay. That's our future plans for Star Wars. Mando starts in a week. I'm really.
You need to also figure out squadrons at some point because I need squad mates. I need friends.
You know me. I'm a huge slacker. How many things have I said? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm like, oh, I haven't done it.
That's future nerdy's problem.
Yeah,
she doesn't like when we do that. That's another video I gotta like. Have you seen that popular YouTuber now? It's the one who's in like I've done explain the pandemic to my past self.
Oh, I've seen it pop up, but I haven't watched it.
Oh, those videos are amazing. Those videos are amazing. She's really great at. You have to see to understand, but she's really great at her videos, and it was one of those things where it's like when I first watched. Gosh, this was like back in April, and of course it was like, I felt the exact same way. It's like, oh yeah, that happened. Mm-hmm. That's right. Then there's other problems that hit us.
My stomach is rumbling. My stomach is hungry. If I apologize if you guys can hear that.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I'm hungry. I didn't have a big dinner.
Eat food.
Yeah.
Feed the nerdy.
Protein bars. My sad little muscles. I had muscles. Do you guys remember I had muscles a couple months ago? But I've been... You want to know where the pancakes are? The pancakes are right here. I've been lazy. My muscles are gone. Well, yep. Oh, wait. Yep. There's one. There's a little one. See? There's a little one.
You need to get a Bowflex. You need to commit. Get some dumbbells. Wait, you can't eat dumbbells.
I do have dumbbells. I just don't do them very much. I'm more of a push-up person, but I've been lazy about that too.
Yeah, and I don't know. Okay, I guess this is not a I don't know. This isn't a rumor, but this is a possibility. Is there may be some Fallen Order things in Mandalorian that might be. I don't know. I'm seeing something in Mandalorian that's making me go, that looks like Fallen Order. That looks like it might be Fallen Order. So I'm like, Not 100%, but...
I'm not going back and playing that game.
I guess you're going to have to watch the cutscenes. You should, yeah, just if you have to watch the cutscenes, but you really should. You almost got to the very good part.
Maybe.
It's like, I know you dread it. I know you want to run from it, but you gotta play it when
It haunts me.
it still arrives.
Always thinking with your stomach. Chewy has the cast. Oh my gosh, I was in a meeting the other day, and that started happening. I was on a Zoom call, with my supervisor, but I had my coworker in the room with me while we were zooming, and all of a sudden my stomach just starts like really. I was like, I'm sorry. A couple minutes later, sorry. She's like, it's okay.
Eat something. Did you not eat today?
I did. I ate three times. Yeah, I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay,
One was a
get some
protein bar,
food,
one was
girl.
a protein shake,
Food.
and one was a microwavable dinner. But, I ate. I love protein bars and protein shakes. That is my life. Get a wrist strap. Put a protein bar in it.
Hidden protein bar.
Yeah.
Just sticks out.
Just remember to reload. I'll get the lightsaber holder. Just whip it out. Alright, so anyway, and also, the only other thing I heard was that they are tentatively going to start filming season 3 of The Mandalorian at the end of 2020. So, December, maybe? That's all I got.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like that doesn't make sense.
And
but...
Kenobi is supposed to be filming in March, I think, is their planned.
I heard he put his old costume back on.
Like the one from Revenge of the Sith?
I don't know. I didn't see. This is me. I don't read articles. I just read headlines. Kenobi will happen. He will. I just read that he put on his old costume. I don't know. I don't know if it was. I don't know from which movie.
I saw something about that. Ewan McGregor posted recently. I didn't see what it was, but I heard that he had something about.
Yeah.
But that'd be cool. It's just, it's so weird. It's like, come on, come here, you Kenobi.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so
I've been waiting for you for 15 years.
Yeah, like, I don't understand the hold off. I mean, I understand the pandemic, but like they should have been filming that before. So, in my opinion, but
that should have been like right after like Rogue One and like before that should have been like right after Last Jedi and Rogue One and all that. That should have been like in the bag. But
better be in
I will say that was the thing about like in the last like 5 years of Disney era. It didn't. We had like no prequel stuff until Clone Wars. That was like the first time we finally like, okay, the prequels exist. It's like we're gonna accept that people like the prequels now.
Yeah.
Whereas I did feel like up until Force Awakens, it was like, all right, Disney has control now. It's saved. Star Wars is no longer. It's not gonna be as bad as the prequels.
Now it's just.
That was the idea. I guess I'm starting to guess the bar is starting to slip.
I saw you posted it, and I didn't watch it yet, but I will. I'm behind on social media. I must confess. Story of my life. But yeah, the inspector's auditioning for Daft Punk. But yeah. Oh well.
I'll post the video that
oh yeah,
Darth and Droid stuff. Yeah, I'll post that in the Discord later.
And I will research reading scripts on YouTube.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, we could just do it on my second channel because,
we could probably just. I mean, it isn't. It's not. I guess. Do you want to live stream that, or do you want to record it?
We could do either. I feel like live stream would be fun, but
yeah. It would probably be more straining on the internet, though.
I know. Well, again, we could just do one scene and just live stream that. I will find a pair of slippers for my scenes. Yes, I read that he used to film with slippers on. That was funny.
I almost kind of wish there's like a picture of that. I wish I could just see Tarkin and then the bunny slippers.
Was there a picture of it?
I don't believe there is, but I just know that it's what what has been said on set.
Tarkin slippers. I know I could be wrong. Wait.
I've heard yeah.
Are these slippers? No, those are shiny shoes. That's not it. There's a picture of him from episode 4 wearing shoes, but they don't look like slippers. They look like dress shoes. So.
Yeah, I'm certain. I don't feel like that rumor would have just popped out of nowhere. I'm sure it's true. There's just no evidence of it.
True. I just thought maybe there would be a picture of it. Unless they count these as slippers. These look like dress shoes. On the long distance shots, he wore boots. Just in the close up, he wore slippers.
Yeah, when you couldn't see his feet.
Right.
Yeah, because the boots were horrible, apparently.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else? I feel like we've
ready to get back to Yodalorian.
The Yodalorian. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. I'm gonna be on Friday.
We didn't even talk about Baby Yoda. We didn't even talk about it.
There's no rumors with Baby Yoda.
It's like we just hope he stays cute and hope he lives.
I think I don't see them killing him. Maybe a coma at most. I mean,
Disney would be on fire if they hurt Baby Yoda, honestly.
Yeah. Well, remember how much we screamed when they put Baby Yoda in the bag and the guy, stormtrooper, whacked him?
It's like, stop hitting him! What are you doing?
Baby Yoda's going to be drinking soup, yes. But yeah, everything with Baby Yoda has been kept under wraps. Really, there's no rumors about what he is, where he's from.
Okay, so there's this. So yeah, the Yoda species has never been named.
I sense a button.
And it's okay. This is something completely silly, but I saw a comment that made this idea, and I was thinking that almost sounds cool. It sounds silly at the same time, but it sounds cool. Okay, so there's a Sith species. There's the Sith, and then there's a Sith species. What if Yoda is the Jedi species?
Ooh.
And that, he's, all the Force, all the Jedi species are Force sensitive and such, and, that they slowly give out their wisdom and such, become Jedi, and then the Jedi were adopted the name from this species. Kind of like the Sith adopted sort of thing. It's like a reversal.
Right. That's interesting.
That would be... I almost... One hand, I feel like that'd be cool, but the other hand, I almost feel, is that too cheesy? Is that really cheesy? Just suddenly name Yoda a Jedi species? To make the Jedi a species?
I think that would be interesting. I don't think it would be cheesy. Maybe. Jedi species. Has there ever been a mention of them as a species? No.
No. That's kind of why I would think it'd be cool. It would change the origins of the Jedi that we've had before, but, Disney's already changing a bunch of things anyway, so might as well, make... This would be an interesting change, I think.
It's something different. It'd be very different.
And it would finally give us a name to the Yoda species that is something that's, I guess, not something new to learn. It's something old that has been repurposed.
Yeah. Weird how in 40 plus years there are only 3 members of Yoda's species. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are very few.
Yeah,
Yoda, Yaddle,
just
and Baby Yoda.
yeah, Yoda, Yaddle, and the child. That's so another thing is like Baby Yoda is older than Mando technically.
Mm-hmm.
Like this baby is older
Oh,
than the
grandpa.
guy taking care of him.
Well.
Yeah, it was a comment that somebody said that and I was like, that'd be an interesting flip to see like because that is true. Like the Sith were named after started from their species and then
Right.
the name just adopted to every being that took up the mantle of Sith.
Interesting. Like, wouldn't Yoda know he is Jedi species?
Yeah, but they don't talk about it. That's kind of it's like
you never know. Listen, you never know. You never know. Anything is possible. But,
yeah, we'll see.
But we do know they existed. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Old Republic has that as an option, right? As a Sith species.
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. All right. Same here. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's it for tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us and joining us as we discuss season 2 of The Mandalorian and discuss our future plans.
5 days.
For streams.
Yeah.
5
Friday.
days.
Friday. Mando.
Yes. So Friday.
Sunday. Discussion.
Yes. Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be reacting live. If all of you would like to join me, I'll post a reminder on the discussion tab on my channel. Are you going to be doing a live reaction at some point?
Yeah, I'll do my own reaction videos and stuff. I'll do it for my channel.
If you all haven't already, make sure you follow Inspector. This way you can tune into when he does his live reaction, and the two of us will come together on Sunday, again 7 p.m. Eastern Time, to discuss the first episode of The Mandalorian Season 2. So we are all very excited. Can't wait to talk about it with all of you. So everybody have a great rest of the night. Have a happy Monday. Happy
Halloween.
Yes, happy Halloween. Yeah, oh yeah, I mentioned that I was going to be doing a live watch. I don't know if you've done that.
We should dress up or something for
maybe.
For Sunday.
We could. I was talking about Doctor Who the other day, the Weeping Angels episode. I was talking about doing a watch party for that. I forgot it's going to be the same night as The Mandalorian. So we're going to do that on Twitch. Okay, so on Twitch we're going to watch that the Weeping Angels. Don't blink. There you go. Yeah. So I couldn't get that out. So 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, watching Mandalorian. 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, watch party for Don't Blink on Twitch. So, yes. I'm losing my voice, so we're ending the stream just in time. Everybody have a great rest of the night, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.